If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not broken and you're not alone. Nearly 8 in 10 Americans finish the month with nothing left after the bills clear. Grocery store checkout. But here's the moment that changes everything. The next time money hits your account, you can either keep doing what keeps you broke, making everyone else rich, or you can make one different move with that paycheck, can take the first real step toward your own wealth. If you're ready for that shift, you're in the right place, because I'm going to walk you step by step through 10 moves that can help you stop stressing about money and start building a system that works on autopilot. Step 1. Stash $2,000 as fast as you can. More than half of America can't cover a $1,000 emergency. With prices climbing the past few years, everything costs more: tires, rent, groceries, you name it. And life happens. Your transmission goes. The AC dies in July. The window shatters. Without a small cash buffer, every bump becomes a crisis. With even $2,000 on hand, it's not the end goal. It's the starting goal. You're calmer. You avoid swiping a high-interest card. And you stop turning small problems into big ones. Rainy day fund jar. Step 2. Kill your high-interest debt: credit cards, payday loans, anything in the 15% to 28% range. At those rates, it's nearly impossible to get ahead. I call steps 1 and to the financial danger zone. If you're here right now, this is where you go into beast mode. That means no restaurants, no vacations, no brand name splurges, and yes, no Netflix. Not because $15 a month will save you, but because the average American spends over 2 hours a day streaming. That's 14 hours a week, roughly 60 hours a month, almost 1,000 hours a year. Imagine redirecting 60 hours a month to a side income, learning how to invest, or building a skill that earns more. When you're in the danger zone, urgency is your best friend, because right now, every paycheck is making everyone else wealthy: your credit card company, the car lender, the brands, the bank, while you're stuck. So ask yourself, what's more important? 2 hours of nightly comfort or a couple of years of focused sacrifice so you can breathe again? Step 3. Open 3 separate bank accounts and build a wall around your money. Wealthy people know exactly what they can spend, what they must invest, and what they need to save. Keeping everything in one checking account is how a sale turns into an impulse purchase and your future disappears. So create 3 accounts: spending, investing, and savings, and automate transfers. Your paycheck lands in spending. Then, money moves automatically to your investing account and your savings account. Physical separation prevents accidental spending. Online banking app. Step 4. Install a simple system. Use the 75/15/10 rule. For every $1 earned, 75 is the most you can spend, 15 is the minimum you invest, and 10 is the minimum you save. Make $100. $75 stays in spending, $15 flows to investments, $10 to savings. It scales whether you earn $500 or $50,000, and automate it like a tax. The IRS takes their cut before you even see your paycheck because they know human nature. Do the same for your future. Pay your investments first, pay your savings first, and live on the rest. You might say, how am I supposed to live on 75%? Again, treat it like a tax you impose to make yourself wealthier, not poorer. When it's automatic, you don't negotiate with yourself every Friday. Step 5. Decide how that investment money will actually work for you. Up to now, most people take their paycheck and spend it all, making Amazon, Visa, and luxury brands richer. You're done with that. You got out of the danger zone. You built the 3-account wall, and you set 75/15/10 on autopilot. Now we choose an investing path and we keep it simple. Over the last century, the 3 engines that created the most wealth have been starting a business, buying real estate, and owning stocks. Building a business can deliver the highest upside, but it demands time, skill, and risk. So let's focus on real estate and stocks, the assets you can buy with money you're already setting aside. Start with one lane, learn it deeply, and then expand. Step 6. Part A. Choose your investing style: passive or active. As a passive stock investor, you buy broad, low-cost index funds or ETFs and automate contributions. Think of funds that cover the whole US market or the S&P 500. Set it. Forget it. Keep buying. As a passive real estate investor, you can use real estate funds or platforms to get exposure with small amounts, sometimes $100 or less, without being a landlord. Active investing is different. In stocks, That means researching individual companies like Apple, Amazon, or a niche pick you understand. More work, more risk, more potential return. In real estate, active means you own the property, hire a property manager, and ensure it cash flows. You're not flipping, you're buying assets that pay you monthly. To balance risk and reward, think in active, passive blends. 80-20 it's more aggressive, 50-50 it's balanced, or 20-80 it's more conservative. If you're young and can handle volatility, maybe you lean 80-20ths. If you prefer sleep at night stability, 20-80ths can make sense. Personal finance is personal. Step 6 Part B. Execute. If you're passive, follow ABB. Always be buying. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Money leaves your account and buys your funds. When markets crash, you keep buying. When markets soar, you keep buying. Boring beats emotional. If you're active, learn to spot market shifts where money is moving before the headlines catch up. During the pandemic, pet ownership spiked, which meant more revenue for pet food, debt services, and pet retail. That was a shift. You want to invest based on data and durable trends, not memes or hype. Dog with owner at park. Step 7. Understand account types. In the US, there are tax-advantaged retirement accounts and everything else self-directed. Retirement accounts include 401k, 403b at work and IRAs you open yourself. With traditional versions, you typically get a tax break now and pay taxes later. With Roth versions, you pay taxes now and take qualified withdrawals tax-free later. Pros: tax advantages and discipline. Cons: restrictions, penalties for early withdrawals, limited menus, and fund fees. Self-directed accounts are your brokerage Schwab, Fidelity, etc. Crypto platforms or direct real estate, more control, more responsibility. If your employer matches part of your 401k, that's free money. Consider capturing the full match if you're using the plan. As your strategy matures, you'll choose what fits best. Some investors prefer real estate for tax benefits and control. Others love the simplicity of a Roth IRA plus an index fund. Choose the lane that serves your goals. Step 8. Spend smarter with 2 simple rules. Rule 1: never finance anything that doesn't put money in your pocket, even at 0% APR. If you want an iPhone, cool, pay cash. Vacation, awesome, save first. Luxury watch, fine, pay in full. The only common exception: your primary home. Rule 2: the rule of 5. If you can't buy 5 of it, you can't afford 1 of it. Want a $10,000 Rolex? Great. Have $50,000 first. And about cars, a $50,000 vehicle with $8,000 down is not a flex, it's a leash. New cars typically drop around 18% the moment you drive them off the lot, then keep depreciating while you pay interest, maintenance, higher insurance, and premium gas. Consider this instead. Take that $8,000 and buy a reliable used Toyota. No payment, cheaper insurance, regular fuel. Then invest the $800 a month you didn't give the lender. Over 10 years, that habit can be the difference between staying stuck and owning real assets. Used car lot. Step 9. Earn more to fuel the machine. Cutting is finite, earning is unlimited. The mistake is thinking, when I make an extra $1,000 a month, I'll be set, then spending it on upgrades, bigger apartment, fancier dinners, new toys. But now that your system is built, every extra dollar has a job. 15% minimum goes to investments, 10% minimum to savings, and the rest supports a life you actually like. Ask for a raise, level up skills, switch industries, get a certification, build a side business, learn AI tools and help local companies implement them. Freelance on the weekends, whatever fits your season. The point isn't to look rich, it's to buy freedom. Step 10. Protect the castle and invest in your mind. The wealthier you get, the more attractive you become to lawsuits. America is lawsuit heavy. Start with an estate plan so a court doesn't decide your family's future. A will, or, better, a living trust. Talk to a local estate attorney to set up what fits your situation. Next, upgrade your tax game. If you only file taxes, you're probably overpaying. A strong tax strategist can help you use the rulebook to your advantage. As your portfolio grows or you start a business, get the right legal structure and insurance in place. And finally, reinvest in yourself and your community. Free content, YouTube, podcasts, then books, then courses and coaching. Learn from people 10 years ahead so you can compress a decade into 6 months. Time is the most valuable asset, and buying back time is the ultimate return. Bookshelf. let's recap your path out of paycheck purgatory. First, build a $2,000 buffer and wipe out high-interest debt. Second, create 3 bank accounts and automate the 75/15s/10 flow so you always pay your future self first. Third, choose your wealth lane stocks or real estate to start. Decide your active, passive mix 80/20ths, 50/50ths, 20/80ths, and execute. Passive, ABB. Always be buying. Active, track market shifts with real research. Fourth, pick the right account types. Retirement plans, and they help. Self-directed when you need control. Fifth, spend smarter. Don't finance toes, and follow the rule of 5. Sixth, earn more to fuel the engine. Seventh, protect your assets, plan your estate, optimize taxes, and keep sharpening your edge. Do this, and your money stops leaking to everyone else and starts working for you. If this clicked for you, imagine where you'll be 12 months from now if you start today. Less stress, more options, real momentum. And here's a little history that explains why discipline matters so much now. In the early 1970s, after the government borrowed heavily, President Richard Nixon cut the dollar's link to gold, calling it a temporary move. Old TV broadcast, prices, policy, and money have been shifting ever since. That's why systems beat vibes. So tell me in the comments, which step are you starting with this week? Building the $2,000 buffer, setting up the 3 accounts, or automating 75/15s/10? If this helped, tap like, share it with someone who's ready to break out of the cycle, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Your paycheck can make everyone else rich, or it can buy your freedom. You choose. Pile of cash.